People who live with rare diseases often develop a special kind of strength and resilience because of the challenges that they must overcome. At Nord, we see this every day in our interaction with patients, parents, and caregivers. As a tribute to that spirit, we have created a Portraits of Courage gallery of photos and stories. The purpose is to honor both individuals and the broader rare disease community they represent. As a child, Alex Bode loved to dance, tap, jazz, or ballet. Today, living with Friedreich's ataxia, she puts that creative energy to a different use as she pursues her master's degree in social work. Annabelle Bozarth dreams of being a superhero, but in her mother's eyes, she already is one as she bravely endures her own medical challenges and helps drive progress for others with MPS IVA. Diagnosed with polycythemia vera, a rare blood cancer, shortly after her daughter was born, Annette DeBow found a way to share her love of hiking to support research for that rare disease. Brooke and Brielle Kennedy and their parents, Sarah and Eric, helped inspire a member of Congress to sponsor an important new law to expand research on rare pediatric diseases such as spinal muscular atrophy. Stephen and Caroline Monaco and their family have shared their story countless times to promote awareness of the importance of newborn screening for diseases such as the organic acidemias. After her husband was diagnosed with an early onset frontotemporal dementia, Catherine Gardner helped convey to Congress why it is important to have programs such as the Social Security Administration's Compassionate Allowances Initiative. Only about 500 people in the world have been diagnosed with the disease affecting Gabby Tallarico, APS type 1. But Gabby and her parents established a patient organization to connect those affected and to raise funds for important research. Janelle King was on a national tour with a Sesame Street Roadshow when she began to experience symptoms of Devick's disease, such as sudden and unanticipated falls. Today, Janelle works with Nord and others to promote awareness of this rare disease, which sometimes is misdiagnosed as MS. A two-time NCAA All-American Wrestling champion at the University of Nebraska, Joe Ellenberger now has overcome a different kind of opponent, the rare blood disease known as PNH. Despite a long and frustrating search for a diagnosis, Ryan Diskin knows only that his condition may be related to a rare bone disorder known as Gorham's disease. But he and his mother, Kate, are committed to advocacy for their family and others. Following the death of her husband, Kathy Brewer went through a period of deep mourning and then found it easier to bear her pain if she focused on combating the disease that took his life, Erdheim-Chester disease. For 2 years, Marissa Christina was unable to work and afraid to leave her house as a result of a vestibular disorder that caused her world to spin violently. But today, she has a blog, volunteers, and helps others cope with devastating symptoms. An avid runner and emergency room nurse, Pam Mace had a stroke at age 37 as a result of a rare condition known as fibromuscular dysplasia. Afterwards, she turned her medical knowledge and creative energies to promoting awareness and progress for those affected by this little-known disease. Two sisters from the Midwest, Pat Patton and Judy Simpson, founded what would become the Pulmonary Hypertension Association, an organization that provides excellent service to the PH community today, after Pat was diagnosed in the late 1980s with PH and told to go home and get her affairs in order. At age 17, Peter Herbert worries about the transition to adulthood as he copes with the rare disease known as CAPS. His presentation at the New Jersey Rare Disease Day State House event focused a spotlight on this important topic. As a child, Sam Bode loved all kinds of sports. Today, she competes in a different arena, having traded the soccer field for the world of advocacy with her mother, sister, and the Friedreich's Ataxia Research Alliance. Although her rare disease, hypophosphatasia, causes Sue Krug to have soft, fragile bones, her ironclad spirit allows her to live, prosper, and help others through the Soft Bones Foundation. Sarah and Eddie Yang must watch their daughter, Madeline, at all times because with congenital central hypoventilation syndrome, her body forgets to breathe. But the family also finds time to promote awareness and helped organize a Rare Disease Day event at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. Sam Burns, who passed away at age 17 on January 10, 2014, touched millions of lives in a way that inspired hope in his short life. Although he lived with a very challenging disease, progeria, that is known to affect only about 350 people worldwide, Sam generously shared his story, wisdom, and life experiences and became an affirmative force for the entire rare disease community. The NORD staff, board, and medical advisors salute these courageous individuals and the many others that they represent. We are proud and honored to work with this amazing rare disease community.